What is going on, YouTube? It's your guy, Rusty Tides, and today we're back with some Phasmophobia. Let's see if we can figure out the ghost today, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go. Yeah, because I'm doing this to kind of earn a bunch of cash.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare a course.
3 unique photos, an incense, and a video of the ghost.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry. Alright, because I need, what, 33% for the event? And then, that's a lot. I'm not going to be doing that. I forget this giant Christmas tree is here. I was confused. I was like, what map am I on? Alright. No Ouija. No music box at the start. Hello. That was quite the noise you were making there, sir. Yeah, there's 3 new ghosts that came out when this winter event dropped. Not a Yurei. Is it a bathroom ghost? There's the bone. Hey, welcome back. And yeah, I think it's been like 3 years since they added new ghosts to this game. Yeah, it's a bathroom ghost. A very active bathroom ghost. Don't need you one. There is a car on this map. Let's see. Let's do EMF, Spirit Box, Ghostwriting. What is my sanity at? 85? Alright, so it only touched me with 1 event. The 3 new ghosts are the... Let's do this page. They reorganized this so that way it's in alphabetical order. Don't look too closely that they put it so that the O comes before the M. But yeah, so you have the die-in, which this one is all about movement. If you are if you are moving, it's more likely to be active, more likely to hunt. While it's hunting, if you move, it has increased movement speed. Within a certain radius. If it moves with, let's say you're here, right? This is the ghost radius. Out here, it'll be normal speed. When it enters the radius, if you're not moving, it'll be slow. If you start moving, it'll speed up, almost like a Dio speed. There's the Obambo. This one's pretty interesting. Every 2 minutes, it will go from increased activity, like a super angry to not angry. It swaps between the two. So you will have, when you first go in, it starts in the quote unquote calm state. So when you first enter, for 1 minute, it'll be in a calm state, and then it swaps to its aggressive state, which it has increased hunt. I think it can hunt at 70% sanity, increased activity, all that kind of stuff. And then 2 minutes later, it swaps back to its calm state, which at its calm state, it has, I think it can only hunt at 10%, 10 to 20, something like that. Like 10 to 20% sanity, less activity, it's slower doing a hunt, all that kind of stuff. The Gaiu, this ghost, when you put down protective equipment, it very much, I don't know, it swaps between 3 states. You have your normal state, you have your angry state, and you have your weakened state. It starts in its normal state. Let's say you put down salt and it walks through the salt. When it hits that salt, it jumps to its angry state. When it's in its angry state, crucifixes don't have, you know, the radius doesn't affect it as much. It's faster. Couple other things I can't remember, but it has that until the end of a hunt. You know, end of a hunt timer, quote unquote. At the end of that hunt timer, it then swaps to its weakened state for a certain amount of time. I don't know that time. Where it's slower. I think crucifixes have a bigger effect range for it, all that kind of stuff, and it's slower. And then it goes back to its normal state, where normal speed, normal everything, until it burns a crucifix. Then it gets enraged until it steps in salt again. It gets enraged. Even if you smudge it, it'll enrage it again. And it swaps between these states. I think that one's pretty cool. Because, you know, beforehand, you would have your smudge stick. Are we taking a shower? Beforehand, you would have... Oh, I didn't pick up the... Did I take a picture of the bone? You would have your smudge stick, and, you know, you use the smudge and you'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen anymore. You're good to go. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? That's only a 4. But I could take a picture of that. Yeah. But it's only your protective equipment. I don't think it's going to be that. Here. Right in that. It's too late for me to even try to take a video of that. Yeah, but only protective equipment makes it mad, you know? Like regular temperature sensor doesn't do anything. It's only when you try and protect yourself from the ghost that it angers it and makes it more aggressive. Yeah. With the current setup, I think they can have up to 35. With all the evidence, they can have up to 35. Obviously, they will have to reorganize this again. But, you know, I was watching, there's this creator called Insum. He's a big Phasmophobia player. He has like over 3,000 hours in the game. He plays with one of the game's the art director. Let's see. Somewhere in here. I don't know. And like he was saying, they have just a giant list of possible ghosts. You know, and and every now and then they just go through it and go, oh, that'll be cool. Let's do this. Did you change rooms? I was sitting outside talking for quite a bit. .9. I think it's roaming a bit. Unless it did swap the hallway. If I could create a ghost, that honestly, that would be pretty cool. Why is it cold in here? Hello, sir. I don't know what I would do. If I'm honest, if I could create a ghost, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, I changed rooms. 6 in the hallway. 16 in here. I spent too long talking. If I see 18 on this, I don't think it's going to be a bedroom. I think it's going to be the hallway. There goes the breaker. It's all good. You can chat. I don't mind explaining stuff. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm a Phasmophobia guru. You know, I don't know everything. Everything I do know, it's not because I played it and I figured it out. It's all, it's from the website, from like the Phasmophobia, unofficial Phasmophobia cheat sheet, and stuff like that. And I don't mind. Oh, yeah, it's in the hallway. What did you touch? I don't mind sharing my information with people. In all honesty, I could have talked and walked. I think that all those little aspects of each ghost make the game so much, in a way, make it better, make it more fun. When you come into a game and you go, I don't know what ghost this is. Oh wait, it was this speed. It did this interaction. It has to be this ghost. That's the what I enjoy about this game. It got a lot less active. Is it a they? Just based on activity levels? By the way, if you ever see a big fancy camera like this, don't throw it. What happened? Yeah, the Mimic does always mess people up. But again, that's an interesting factoid about the Mimic where continue on and then throw you. Where if you're playing Nightmare and you get 3 pieces of evidence, it's the Mimic. The Mimic can only on Nightmare you can only get 2. But Mimic is forced orbs without the orbs being in evidence. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? Where are you? I have nothing. I don't know what this ghost is. Let's go grab... Let's see what my sanity level is. I did spend a lot of time outside of the ghost room. Outside of the map. Wrong button. I have no evidence. Honestly, it's probably going to be UV and dots. But I haven't brought in any dots or anything like that. Come on. Stop. There we go. I did bring in dots. I put him in the bathroom. Let's bring you. Grab you to protect myself. Grab some salt. Alright, put you there. Yeah. Hello. I knew it was going to be dots. I'm honestly thinking it's going to be an Obombo with how active it was at the start. Which that is writing UV in UV, you say? But it hasn't touched any doors, hasn't touched the window. Did I bring in salt? Yes. Let's drop you here. It'll step in when it decides to. Because I still have it on the 2 minutes. Which is why I like having 2 minutes UV, so that way I can go out to the truck, grab stuff, and let it do what it wants to do, Alright, let's actually bring in the sound sensor. Let's bring in the other crucifix. I can get... No, my hands are full. And then let's bring in... I want to bring in stuff that I could get videos of, you know? Like, oh, it stepped in the salt. It blew out the candle. Stuff like that. Come back. I can record that. So it's Angie. Watch this. Knew it. That's a dude. That's nothing apparently. But what I can do is I can go, oh, Pam. That's that. Incense and video of a ghost. You want to speak to me again? No? Alright, let's go grab stuff I can get videos of. So I'm done with photos. I need 2 more recordings. Not a Goryo. Let's see. Not a Phantom. And then Obambo is just speed doing... At this point, it is just the speed doing the hunts. But I have a gut feeling... What all did I didn't put the other crucifix down. And it turned off the breaker. I have a gut feeling that it's going to be an Obambo. Just for the fact that... Don't mind me. Thank you. Alright, now let's go turn on this breaker. Yeah, you see how now it all of a sudden it just randomly got a bunch more active? That's the Obambo. It goes from incredibly active to nothing. To incredibly active to nothing. Get it, get it, get it. Nope. I think it changed rooms to here. Where is... I don't know, everything's still spread out. Here. I'm gonna be too late for that. Let's turn the light back on in here. Yeah, there's... Can you not? Let's see if I can get the last one of these. Not quite. Now let's get the video recording of this. Any moment now. I don't know what door it touched. That's not that. How many videos do I have? This ghost is mean. I'm probably not going to get a perfect game because it's being so rude with everything. Like, oh, I made him look away. Now I'm gonna walk through the salt type stuff. Yeah, it's behind me. I think it changed rooms. I don't know. I at least have to repel it while it's chasing someone. If it just swapped, I brought. I need to empty out my inventory before I choose to like come outside. Fine, you want to keep walking through that side? Actually, I don't need the flashlight anymore. What do you mean? Hold on. I hate it when it does this. Are we back? Are we good? Alright, well, I guess we're not going to be... I guess we're not going to be streaming to TikTok. TikTok is weird. Alright, everybody, it's just us. There we go. Bring in the other salt. Let's see if I can get a video of it walking through this. No. Ooh, ghost. Stop playing with me. Did you hear that doop doop? That was it walking through this. Nope. I'm not playing your game, Ghost. You a bombo? I know you're an Obombo. Yep.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Now that was an easy 1600. Puts me at 25. I feel comfortable buying the tier 3. Because I have 10 grand left. Now let's come down here. Bring you up. Alright.